Hey everyone, okay, so today's video is slightly different from my normal ones, so please bear with me and forgive me if you think you're coming to a makeup video. So about 4 weeks ago and if you're slightly squeamish, then this may not be the video for you. So about 4 weeks ago, I noticed a mole on my back and chest that just didn't look great. It looked different than it normally looked. And it was red, it had a red ring around it. The whole thing was a bit peculiar. So I thought that the best thing for me to do was to go and see a dermatologist. So I made an appointment and went to see one. And I honestly thought that she would just be like, don't worry about it, it's fine. And she didn't say that. She said, this is not fine, we should get rid of these. We need to take them out and do a biopsy. And the whole thing has been a very, very scary experience, to say the least. I can't quite explain to it. It was just an incredible wake-up call. I've always been quite good with my SPF, and even though in the past when I was younger I would tan and do things like that, I really haven't very much actively. Since I got older, I've been using sunscreen, and I will talk to you about the next bit in a second. So here are some pictures. So I had 3 moles taken away, one on my chest, one on the crease of my arm, and one on my back. And this is what the stitches look like. So as you can see, they're not the prettiest thing. I got the results back, and it turns out that these were okay. Thankfully, everything is fine, and it wasn't skin cancer, which is a massive relief. Which leads me on to my second thing. The importance of using sunscreen. We all know it's important because it will help us to look and stay looking younger, but we forget the kind of real importance, which is our life and our health. Last year, a friend of mine who works for a relatively high-end kind of company that sells lots and lots of different products said to me, you should try this new brand. It's not new, but you should try this brand. It's really, really good. It allows you to tan. And I have never purposely tanned on purpose for many, many, many years. And I decided to give it a go. Beauty bloggers were raving about it, skincare bloggers were raving about it. And I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. And last year I did, and I won't lie to you, I went the most gorgeous shade of brown. I tanned incredibly, and I tan very easily anyway, but I really did tan, and it was glorious. But I noticed something that was really, that I'd never experienced before, which was right here and here, I experienced patches of pigmentation that I had never had before, like splatterings of freckles, and one right here. Never ever have I had those before. And the company that I used was a company called Esterderm, and they actually promote tanning, and they say that tanning is healthy and will not age you. You know, you can read all the plump. I'll put some of it in the description bar below so you can have a look. And I use the Adapter Sun, which is this one here, which I used. That's the one I used last year. And I did go that glorious colour, but I did get these pigmentation patches, and I've been treating them with IPL ever since because they were a real patch, particularly here. But the thing with Institute Esterderm is that they don't tell you what SPF is on the bottle. They go with a little star rating, 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars, so you don't actually know. And the ones in the orange containers are ones used for tanning. They actually say, this is for healthy tanning. I've spoken to 4 dermatologists since then, and all of them have been absolutely horrified by the claims that are being made. Because you don't know what's in it, it could be an SPF 2 or 20 or 90, you just don't know because they don't tell you. I absolutely wholeheartedly do not recommend that using them unless you know what SPF you're getting, because it's so important. As you can see, these scars that I've got on my chest, on my back, and right here in the corner of my arm, they could be on your face, and you don't want that. You absolutely don't want that. You want to cover your skin in an SPF that you know exactly what it is and that it will work for you exactly as said on the container. Now, I have SPF 50 on my face. SPF 30, I use Clear Ultra Daily Mattifying Fluid. It's nearly gone, this one. This is by Paula's Choice. This is what I use on my face. On my chest, neck, and body and arms, I use Clinique SPF 40. I know they're SPF 40 and 30 and 50 because they say so on the container. They are broad spectrum and they will protect me as best as possible from the sun. These scars I can live with. They are a constant daily reminder that I need to apply sunscreen because things can change, things can morph, and you can become sick. All because you want to look glorious and have a wonderful, wonderful tan. And I can understand that, but it's so not worth it. It's been a very, very long 4 weeks getting my results from when I first found them to getting them. And a couple of painful weeks, you know, having these scars and the stitches, they pull, they hurt, they itch. It's not been a fun experience, but thankfully everything was okay. So please look after your skin and use an SPF, a high SPF every single day, come rain or shine. And while Institute Esterderm might be the most amazing company in the world, I personally cannot recommend them because a company that claims you can tan healthily when it is DNA damage is a company that I don't personally want to use. If you do, then go for it. By all means, be safe and know that that's what you're using and be informed. Each their own is what I say, but please don't sacrifice your health of your skin for the tan, because those scars that I've got could be on your face, or they could be worse, they could be skin cancer, and that is not something that anybody really wants. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry I went on, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.